there, my Foodie Phonics friends. I've brought you down into my kitchen today for the recipe we're going to make. But first, let's have a look at the letter of the alphabet that we're going to learn about. Our letter for today is called U. Letter U makes lots of different sounds in words, but we're only going to listen for the sound. There are not many words that start with are there? I have one for you over here. This is my umbrella. It's all folded up and it's actually raining outside where I am today, so I will need to put my umbrella up if I go outside. Another word that starts with is upside down, and that's what we're going to make today. Oh no, we're not going to be upside down. We're going to make upside down Uncinetti. Shall we begin? All right. Over here, I have 1 whole cup of flour and a 1/4 cup. Can you see how the 1/4 cup is smaller than the full cup? That's right, a 1/4 cup would be 4 of those into a big cup. So there's our full cup. Could you hear my Macy kitten meowing? Oh, she's joining us in the kitchen. And there's my 1/4 cup. Righto, I'll put those aside. I'm using self-raising flour. But if you're using all-purpose flour, which is not self-raising, you need to add a 3/4 teaspoon of baking powder. Right, next is a little pinch of salt. I have really big granules of salt, rock salt, so I'm only going to add just a few. That'll be enough. In they go. Righto. Now I get to mix it together. Blend the salt and the flour, and if you had the baking powder in, you'd be blending that as well. In my jug, I've measured 3 or 4 tablespoons of water. This dough gets very sticky if it has too much water in, so we're just going to add a little bit at a time while I keep stirring. We want the dough to be like Play-Doh, that you can squish and push and pull and roll. I'll keep stirring. I think it needs a little more. There we go. Oh, hopefully that wasn't too much. I'll bring the dough a little closer if you can't see from there. Just keep stirring. Maybe just a touch more. Oh, I think that might be enough. Let me bring it closer to show you. There we are. Starting to stick together, the flour and the water and the salt. There we go. Soon I'll be able to use my fingers to squish it like Play-Doh. Won't that be fun? What do we need to remember to do before we squish it with our fingers? That's right, we need to wash our hands first. But I'm still mixing this flour and water. It's taking a while, isn't it? Perhaps I should add that last drop of water. There we go, that's all my water. That was 4 tablespoons of water into the flour. I'll mix it all together and hopefully that'll be enough. This is the part you can help Mummy and Daddy with. You can mix the flour and the water together and the salt, and if you added some baking powder, you'll be mixing that in as well. Okay, I think we're nearly there, nearly ready to knead with our hands and squish. Okay, I think I'm going to give that a go. Use my disinfectant wipes over here for my hands. There they are. Rub, rub, rub. Top of the hands, between the fingers, and the other hand as well. Okay, my hands are ready for the dough. I'll push that off the spoon into the bowl. Put my spoon in there. Okay, I'll bring it back here. I think you can see a little bit better back here, yeah? Okay, wow, this is looking good. Nice and soft, and I can squish it with my fingers, and it's not really sticking to me too badly, just a little bit of flour, which is exactly what I want. Okay, I might leave those few crumbly bits in the bottom of my bowl and take the big ball of dough onto my board. All right, there it is. That's looking pretty good, I think. Ready for rolling. just before I roll my dough onto the board, I do need to put, whoops, a bit of flour on the board just so that the dough doesn't stick while we're rolling it flat. I'll just move that out the way. There's my board. I'll sprinkle some flour on it. There we go. That should do the trick. Okie dokes. I'll just move these out the way so you can see. We'll use those sprinkles in a minute. And I'll just put my bowl out of the way over there. The ball of dough goes onto the board and I'm going to flatten it. Oh, this is working perfectly. See how it's not sticking to my hand? Now I'm going to stretch it out to be nice and long. We're going to roll it up like a mini Swiss roll today. Uncinetti is a kind of Easter cake, and it's nearly kind of Easter. A few more days and then it will be Easter time, so maybe you and your family can make these for Easter while we're all staying at home. Okay, I'm happy with this. It's not a perfect oblong, but I'm quite happy with it. I'll bring it closer for you to see. It's nice and flat and long. It needs to be long so you can roll it up into your mug. Okie dokes. Now we're going to have a sprinkle of cinnamon. Remember, the cinnamon is the one that smells like donuts. Just a little sprinkle. There we go. Just a little bit. I like the smell of cinnamon. And our sprinkles. Now, the recipe actually says to sprinkle some sugar with the cinnamon, but I'm not going to use sugar. I'm going to use our sprinkles instead. There they are. Oh, that looks so pretty and yummy already. Sprinkles are really made of sugar anyway, so you don't need sugar and sprinkles. Okie dokie. Wow, that's what it looks like so far, but it's not ready for baking yet. Now, to stop our sprinkles from falling out, we have to fold up the edges like that. See? Keep them tucked in there. That and that side as well. Okay. See how the edges are folded in to stop the sprinkles from falling out? Good. Now we're going to roll it up and put it into our mug. Rolled up like a Swiss roll. There we go. Oh, that's going to be so delicious. Now for my mug, I need to put a little bit of oil at the bottom of the mug so that my Uncinetti doesn't stick to the bottom of my mug. Using some paper towel, just a little bit of oil on. There we go. I'm going to grease the bottom of my mug with the oil. There we go. You can't even really see it. Okay, time to put my upside down Uncinetti into my mug. Yummy. That's going to cook in the microwave for 50 seconds. Would you like to stay with me while I put mine in the microwave for 50 seconds? Righto. I'll be back in just a minute. I'm just over here setting my microwave. Hi. Righto. Maybe we sing the alphabet song while we're waiting. We haven't done that for a while. Are you ready? A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, and Z. Now I know my ABC. Next time, won't you sing with me? We're nearly at the end of our alphabet. We just have a few more letters to go. And then I would love to do some more videos for you. Let me know in the comments what you would like me to film for you next week. How much longer? Oh, I've just got 10 more seconds for my Uncinetti to come out the microwave. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Yes! Oh my goodness! Look how good that looks. Now, remember, it's an upside down cake. Also, remember, your cup will be hot from the microwave. What I'm going to do, I know you know how I love my sprinkles. I'm going to put a few in the bottom of my bowl, like that. I'm going to add a bit of honey so they stick to my Uncinetti, like that. Just like that, nothing fancy. And then I'm going to turn my Uncinetti upside down. Whoops! Into my sprinkle and honey. Oh my word. And here it comes. Are you ready? Look how good and delicious that is. See you tomorrow, Foodie Phonics.